What is up, you guys? Today I'm going to do another review. This is the full color NIV Study Bible by Zondervan. This is the personal size. I am a huge fan of personal size Bibles. I like them because if I'm going to take a Bible, I want something that I can carry. They have this in a larger size, probably a lot more readable if you have a hard time reading. Standard print, personal size. And here is some of the features. This is the #1 best-selling study Bible in the world's most popular and modern translation, NIV. Absolutely incredible. I do highly recommend this study Bible. And I'm doing this so you guys can pause it and I'm talking at the same time. This one only retails for $46, so you can probably get it much cheaper. There's your ISBN. If you guys will just type that in, you can search this Bible on the web to purchase. Zondervan Biblica. Every NIV Bible you purchase helps Biblica translate and give Bibles to people in need around the world. That's one of the reasons I love Biblica, Zondervan, NIV, CBT. All of them, they're great. But anyways, let's take a look at this thing. So it's got this cover on it. Tells you a little bit about the NIV Study Bible here. That's what it looks like without the cover. This is the hardback edition. With a Bible like this, that's really all you would need. Unless you're looking to carry one, you might want to get something other than hardback. But I'm all right with hardback because I can sit it up on my shelf, and whenever I want to go reference it, I can reference. It's of course paced down, being hardback. Presentation page. There is your copyright page. Tributes, has some tributes there. There's your NIV Study Bible 2011 edition. Some of the ones that worked on that team. Contributors. Table of contents. More table of contents maps. Table of contents charts, lots of stuff, lots and lots of stuff. There's the preface to the NIV. All right, so here's your introduction. There's a quick start guide. There's your introduction. I'm not going to spend a whole lot of time in this because a lot of you might know this Bible, and to those of you that don't, feel free to ask me questions. There are the three main things that guide you through this. The travel points out references containing study notes that provide light from archaeology. So it's like archaeological stuff. And then this is like your application, to have practical principles for personal application. I like that because one of my favorite study Bibles is the Life Application Study Bible. So it kind of combines that into this. So this Bible has life application in it, which is really neat. And then that's character stuff there. Characterizations of person and people. But here's what it has. It's going to have introductions to your books. It's going to have text notes, cross references. It's going to have parallel passages. It's got a concordance. It's got maps. Tells you about all the stuff that's in it. The layout is fantastic. Charts, essays, topics, notes, a harmony of the Gospels, the divine name Yahweh, acknowledgments. This is all the acknowledgments to it. There's all your contributors and stuff, which there is a lot of contributors to this study Bible. And then there's some ancient texts. And then it continues on, and then you go here to a chronological timeline. Here, it's all colored too. This is a colored study Bible, really nice. Old Testament, the 5 books of Moses. Then it goes to Genesis. Now here's your book introduction. It is very detailed and large, really neat. So it even has your archaeological stuff and your character stuff in here as well. Then you have your outline of the book. And then you go right to Genesis. Look at the notes. Look at all the notes. Absolutely fantastic. And I like how they do this. Now, take a notice now, there's still notes in between. So you got here, Genesis 1:1, Genesis 1:2, Genesis 1:3, and then that's going to have an application, life application, 1:4, 1:5. There's tons of notes. This thing has actually got a lot of notes in it. And In fact, I'm going to be honest. I mean, you know, a lot of people talk about your best study Bibles being like the ESV Study Bible is probably always voted to be like the top one, although it might have a little bit of bias here and there. Then you have like the New King James is one of my favorites. It's less bias, quote unquote bias. The NIV is like that one. This one is a less biased study Bible. It's just more of a neutral, all-around great study tool. So let me kind of flip through here so you guys can see it. Like I said, it's full color. It's got a beautiful layout. The font's not huge, so if you have trouble reading a small font, you might want to get the regular size study Bible, which they have it in this. The NIV regular size study Bible, very nice. There's Proverbs, tells you about it. It's got a quick look section there, if you've seen that. Just an author theme, pretty much same thing most study Bibles have. But it's pretty in depth. It's a couple pages there, 3 or 4. There's like 6 pages there with the outline. Really neat. Let me take you back here so you can see. There's John, and let's see. So you can see the red letter. It is a red letter Bible. See all the nice, pretty red letter. Pretty readable. For it to be a personal size, it's pretty readable. And I'm going to be honest, like I showed you guys, you got like half a page of notes here. A little bit less here. So, certain places you're going to have less, certain places you're going to have more. But I will say there's pretty much notes throughout this whole Bible. Like everywhere you look at that, there's notes. Pretty much everywhere. So it's packed full of notes. Pretty good. They do a pretty good job at it. Like I said, it's one of the ones where you're going to have a little bit less quote unquote biases. You're going to have a little bit of that in any kind of study Bible because it's man's opinion. So now I want to show you guys this in the back. I've come back here to the back. The study helps in this Bible are actually really nice. I like it because it's not a lot of articles. And a lot of study Bibles, you get a lot of articles. Well, this one you don't. And if you notice how thick this is, that is a lot. And one thing I like about this being a preacher, a teacher, is the way this is it's like really good resource to help me in my study because you got your tables of weights and measures. All right, this is just revised spelling of proper names from the 1983 or 84 NIV to the 2011. It just shows you how they fixed names that they had wrong or that they had spelled wrong. So anyway, that's pretty neat how they do that. But immediately when you turn from right here, you've got topics. Topics are awesome for preachers because they can pull from these topics and it helps preach. Like I just turned to deacon, servant or minister, used of Jesus, used of Paul and Apollos, used of Timothy, used of any follower of Christ, and in an office in the New Testament church. So it is so good at breaking it down. And this is index topics, okay? So I like the way the back, let me get here you go, it's focusing. I like the way this is in the back because like I said, there's your index notes. And basically from there over, you've got index and concordance. Wow, that is awesome. Like if you're wanting to really study like specific words or something like that, like there's discipleship. Look at all the stuff under discipleship there. Really nice, man. And it gives you it's done in like an outlined way. I love it. I love it. What is expected of a disciple? And then it's got like commitment to Jesus, humble service, following teachings of the Sermon on the Mount. It tells you what's expected of a disciple. So I like that. You could preach from that. You could do a sermon on being a disciple and then just go right down through there, go to the text and build your own notes out of it. So it's really neat the way that's laid out. All right, so once you get past that part, let's see, which it's a lot of topics. Then you've got this section right here. It's indexed. It's an index to the notes. Okay, that's an index to the notes, and it tells you like where the notes are at, the specific notes. So it's an index for the notes that are in the Bible. Really nice. So if there's another word or something you're looking for, you can come back here and see if it's here. They might have a note about it in the Bible. So that's really neat. I like that. Really cool feature. And then you come back here, and of course, you've got your concordance, and it is a fairly large concordance. I think I've got a couple of maps I've got here in there with that, but there's not many. There's just a few. They actually use Bible paper for these maps too, which I love. But anyway, it's a lot of concordance in this thing. Quite a bit. I'll just flip through like this so you can see. But lots of concordance. There you go. So you do have some maps here. And they're on, like I said, they're on regular Bible paper, which is better. There's 14 maps. But man, the resources back here, look at that. It's small print. But man, there's a lot of stuff. The concordance in this thing is beast. Like, I like it a lot. So anyway, if you have any questions about this Bible, just let me know. I'll do my best to answer them. You know, I've got it. I'll have it. It is a sewn binding. It has a sewn binding, but it doesn't have any ribbons. To some people, that's a big deal. To some people, it doesn't matter. You know, I could add ribbons to it if I wanted to, but I don't want to. I don't really care. I'm not a big ribbon fan. I like just getting some sticky tabs. But anyways, that's it, you guys. That is the NIV Study Bible. Very, very, very popular Bible. I really like it. I really like it a lot. Perfect little Bible to have in your library. So anyways, thank you guys for watching. If you have any questions about this, look, I could go on this video for 30 minutes going through this little thing. It's really nice. So if you have any questions, let me know. I appreciate you for watching once again. If you don't mind, like, subscribe, share, whatever. If you have questions, ask me. I do my best to try to answer to the best of my ability. I love you guys, and I hope you have a blessed day.